Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the best small forwards in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM here on this tier list. But before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 18,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. We only have about like 18, 19, 20 of the best small forwards in the game on this list. If there's anybody that I left off the list that you'd like to hear my thoughts on, feel free to leave a comment and let me know. But I also think the small forward position is a bit small right now, if that makes any sense. I don't even know if it's just there aren't that many top tier small forwards in the game right now. So starting off with Rodman, who I do believe does still crack the S tier. He might be toward the very back of the S tier, 4 or 5, but I still think his defensive ability, his ability to stand and dunk at such a high level, his versatility on the defensive end of the court, being able to defend it as high level as he can on the interior, and then being as complete as he is shooting badge wise as well, being able to time burst, being an elite slasher. I understand his SIGs aren't great, but as a whole, he is a great small forward. I understand his release isn't great. I don't care. He's still a great small forward. Definitely S tier. Adam Morrison is definitely the best small forward in the game, in my opinion, right now. He is an amazing, amazing card. I do believe he's the second best card in the game after Kobe Bryant, probably right now, in my personal opinion, at least for my play style. His movement is incredible. He can get every single badge. He is absolutely amazing in my team, and I am a massive, massive fan of what the card can provide on both ends of the court. I think he's absolutely elite at the small forward position. He's better defensively than I anticipated too. That's the most impressive part. I think Andrew Wiggins probably goes B. I think that's fair. Defensively, he's not insane. He's a very good slasher, but he's not quite as complete in terms of, especially like the Hall of Fame badges, as some of the top tier guys. He's got a good release. Shot creation wise, I actually like him better than a lot of the other guys in this list, but as a whole, I just think he has a couple. He's just not incredibly like top tier complete in any specific area, besides I guess the slashing. Like, you could argue A tier, and honestly I might even wind up putting him A tier. I'll leave him A tier for right now. Why not? I think he's really good. There aren't that many bad small forwards on this list. Brandon Ingram is a bad defender with a bad release. That is enough to cut you, regardless, to put you at the very bottom of this list. And same thing with Carmelo, honestly. Even though he doesn't have the bad release, he's a terrible defender. And yes, he's got D-Book dribble style and a great release, but he's still one of the very worst cards on this list. These are the best of the best. And actually, I think we might have the 3 worst of the best back to back to back. Glenn Rice, very similarly to Carmelo. Amazing shooter. He's even better shooter than Carmelo, in my opinion. Incredible shooter. He just does nothing else well on the court besides shoot the ball. That's not enough to get you a spot. That puts him in D tier. Gonna go Grant Hill A tier. I don't think he actually quite cracks my S tier. Considering I only have 4 or 5 guys in the S tier, I can't put Grant Hill as one of those guys. Like, his shot creation is just not that great without speed booster. He doesn't have incredible SIGs. His slashing is very good, but like a lot of guys have really good slashing ability. And then shooting wise, he's not insane. Defensively, he's missing some important badges like anchor and brick wall. I like the card, but he's very good. I just don't think he's S tier. Jason Tatum. Is he the last S tier guy? If I'm putting 5 guys in S tier, the answer is yes, but I think I'm only putting 4 in S tier in this video. So for that reason, I am putting Jason Tatum in A tier. Very good, complete option at the small forward position. He can shoot the ball at a very high level. That's probably his best attribute. And then defensively, he's very good. Shot creation, I'm not super impressed, but he is a good slasher. He is versatile. He is still a very good card. I just think A tier. Again, for him, he doesn't quite crack my S tier. Jeremy Grant, defensively good release, good slasher. He's not great at anything. Kind of like Andrew Wiggins. I actually feel like they're pretty similar. Probably putting both of them in B tier would be really fair. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Move them both down just a little bit. Kawhi Leonard, I included him. I didn't include Jimmy Butler or Ron Artest. I'm not sure why. Maybe I should have included them all. Kawhi is at small forward right there, though. Like, I want to put him S. I think he's more of a shooting guard. Personally, I would rather play him at shooting guard, but at small forward, he's right there. I mean, he's so good defensively. He can guard on the interior, and his release is good as well. I think he's good enough to S tier. I do believe it's small forward. I'm going to put 5 guys, I guess, in the S tier because Kawhi is better than than Tatum and Grant Hill at the small forward position. I think you could argue he's better than Rodman as well at small forward. KD's best value is the ability to get every single badge, and that does keep him above the C tier. As a base card, he's probably C at this point. His animations aren't that great, neither his stats and badges as a base card, but fully badged and with a shoe and all that type of stuff, he's still a very good card. KD is still a very solid option in my team. I'm looking at the rest of this list. None of these guys are bad. I have to move cards down. I literally have to move cards down simply because of how good the rest of this list is. I think Lamar Odom is better than KD. I think he is just more complete, maybe even an arguably better release. Size-wise, they're about the same, but Odom is just a newer card, has, I would say, slightly better all-around stats and badges. Also can get every single badge. I think B tier is fair for him. LeBron is still the second best small forward in the game. I would say definitely deserving of an S tier spot. Really, really good card. I probably could have included some lower tier guys on this list, to be honest. to make it a little bit more even, because putting guys like Jeremy Grant and Andrew Wiggins in C tier feels wrong to me, but they're just, I mean, among the guys on this list, they're near the very bottom. So it's tough, but I think that's what I got to do. LeBron definitely yes. I think Luol Deng is my third favorite small forward in the game after Adam Morrison and LeBron still. He is such a good all-around card. Really good release, has the defense on the interior with anchor, and I think a movable enforcer as well. He's got limitless range. Like I said, I love the release. He's very athletic, and even his shot creation is pretty good. He's got a good escape, can attack the rim pretty well. Very, very nice card. OG Anunoby is an awesome 3-and-D card. He's got a very nice release. He dunks the ball at a high level, and he plays defense at a very, very solid level as well. That's about all there is to say about OG Anunoby. He's not insane. He's not elite, but he's very, very solid, and I think B tier is very fair. Paul George, I honestly consider him more of a shooting guard as well. I don't really know why I included him and Kawhi on here, but I didn't include Jimmy and Ron. Like, that doesn't make a ton of sense, to be honest, but I guess PG goes A. Like, he's got a good release, not insane, but a very good release. He's an elite slasher, and he's a really good defender. He's got very good size, 6'8", good player build all the way, really good, just really good all the way, all around card. I am a big fan of PG. I think A tier at small forward, yes. Rudy Gay, great release, great slasher, not an exceptional defender, one of the worst defenders on this list, but offensively he is one of the best. So with that being said, he doesn't quite have the shot creation. I wouldn't say that you really want out of an offensive small forward if he's not going to be the greatest defender. Like, half blow by is nice. Silver speed booster, gold handles for days. There's something there, but it's not ridiculous. Defensively, he's pretty good. Like, he's obviously an amazing slasher. I like his release a lot. I'll give him B. I think I'm going to give him B. And then Zion's going to get C. Zion's biggest flaw is his release just isn't very good, because he's actually a pretty good card. He's super athletic, and defensively, for whatever reason, he's souped up in my team, even though he's not a good defender in real life. As a whole, though, the release kind of kills the card, and I think he's got to be down in the C tier, especially among this list with the very best cards at the position in the game, and basically only those guys. So with that being said, that is, I think, going to do it for today's video. Obviously, I didn't include that many small forwards in this video. I probably could have included some more budget guys like Tari Eason and PJ Tucker and Gerald Wallace maybe, and a few other guys if I wanted to, but I just didn't want to force it, and like, those guys all would have been C and D tier anyway, so might as well give y'all my picture of really the best of the best and only the best of the best at the small forward position. Also prevents the video from going on too long, which I think is good as well, because a shorter video like this I feel like is a little easier for y'all to hopefully be able to watch through. But let me know if y'all want me to include more guys in the list, and I think I will try to in the future if that's what y'all would like. Also, if I forgot anybody and you want to know my thoughts on them, feel free to leave a comment there as well, and I'll let you know where I would rank them among the best small forwards in the game. But I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.